let's learn how to use the Intertwine tool in Illustrator 2024 in this super simple tutorial. So in a blank canvas, very quickly I'm going to draw out a series of random lines. So come down to fill and stroke, I'm going to turn off the white fill and leave on the black stroke, and then I'm going to use the pencil tool, and I'm just going to click and drag out a series of random lines across the canvas. So I'll speed through this section and I'll be with you shortly. So there's my lines. Grab the selection tool, let's click and drag over to select all these lines. So remember now there's no fill and just stroke. So if I come to my stroke panel, all these have a weight of 1. So let's increase the weight on these lines. And if I select off, let's randomize them as well by changing the profile. So for example, let's select this one, hold shift, select the third one, select the fifth one, and we can change the profile to say the width profile 2. And then let's say select this one, and this one, and we can change the profile to width profile 6. So go through, randomize these lines using different weights and different profiles, and I'll join back up with you very shortly. So once you're done, you should have something that looks like this, a series of stroked lines with different weights and different profiles. So let's collapse the stroke panel, selection tool, click and drag over all these lines, and let's go to Object, Expand Appearance, and Object, Expand, Fill and Stroke, click OK. Now we have a series of flat shapes with fill and no stroke. So now if I quickly scroll to the right, got a graphic here. If I just click and drag this over with selection tool, and I'll just quickly zoom in. So this graphic is grouped together. So if I command Control minus to zoom out, let's come back to the center of the canvas. So I'm going to click and drag this onto the canvas, right click, arrange, bring to the front, and let's hold Alt and Shift to scale in proportion, and let's scale this up to the size of the canvas. And maybe let's use the align tools just to center align it horizontally and vertically. Maybe bring this down a touch. Once I'm happy with the arrangement, let's use selection tool. And I'm going to click and drag over everything on the canvas and come to Object, Intertwine, and Make. And now here's the magic of the new Intertwine. So if I Command or Control plus to zoom in, I simply hover over the sections and click to intertwine, and if I want to undo the intertwine, simply hold Alt or Option and then click back to remove it. So now I can go through and I can click and I can create these really cool intertwined shapes by clicking to intertwine or holding Alt or Option to remove the intertwine. It's Command or Control minus to zoom out. And if I use selection tool, I can come out of the intertwine option. Now at any time I can go back into the intertwine mode if I just use selection tool, select this object, intertwine, and edit. And now I come back into edit mode. So you can see now, hold Alt or Option, I can remove that, click again to bring it back. And if I want to release this from intertwine mode, if I select it again with selection tool and simply go to Object, Intertwine, and Release, and it comes out of the intertwine mode. So there you have it. Intertwine just got a whole lot cooler and much easier to use in Illustrator 2024. I really hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, keep on designing, and I will see you for the next tutorial.